Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. Down to the 10. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And that hit is going to freeze him at this spot. He got stuck right at the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First out of the game for James Cook. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. When you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Another one for Cook. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Now here's Cam Scannaboo on the ground. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Levis. Completed to his running back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Scannaboo now from the gun. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
The Packers take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Nickel look by the Packers on 3rd down.
49, Mike 49.
3rd and long for him here. Looking slant route complete. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. They stick with Jacobs. Fights his way through a tackle. Giving him about 3 on that 1st down carry. Offense in a hurry up here. Nix looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Hits his running back. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he is stopped a long ways from that line of game. They force a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it, because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed, because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Could not evade him. That was Cody Simon.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now Nix. Complete beyond the marker. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the 20.
Nix from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Down to the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Offense to the line fast.
That's another Packers first down.
They'll run, Jacobs. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot.
And he runs it across, touchdown! The Packers pull out in front further, 13-zip. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers double their lead to 14. On now is McManus to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he spins right by him. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. From the gun, Levis. Short pass brought in. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. It's inside the 10. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. It's a James Cook touchdown. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
Jacobs, the ball carrier. Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 3. brings up 3rd and 2.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Packers leading from Lambeau. Third and just 2 to go.
Bombers.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Forced out to his right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
And going for it. It's Nix. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Working quickly here.
Captain.
To throw, here's Nix. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Phillips. And the Giants bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Throwing is Levis. Throw reeled in by Mayer. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Again, it's Cook. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
He's got it to his running back. Well, he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal. Cook has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. The Giants using their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants earn the chance to tie before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Man, just great work by the defense there, Brock. The coverage really forced that throw short of the goal line, and then they got downhill to clean that play up.
I love that word right there. You just nailed it, downhill. You throw it short, you allow those defenders with great speed and tenacity to come downhill on you.
Maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. That's not going to connect. Broke out a surprise there on 1st down, but unable to connect off of it. 2nd down coming up. Woo, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover, and it's going to be 2nd down. Here's the final play of our 1st half. taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who, as our second half gets underway. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Levis to the air now. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Cook trying this one up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Levis. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Has it down close. And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants take the lead right away in half number 2.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail, it would just ring and ring and ring. It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. They'll nod, they'll grin, they'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a first down. Come on, boys.
Buying some time right. It's over the middle and cut by Reed. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43.
Nick Snap to throw. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. They'll throw again. Nix has his man. It's Dobbs. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at it and go make a point.
And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. Nix. He rolls to his right. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. Second down out the window. They're backed up here for third down. Third and long for him here. Brought in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Marshawn Lloyd with the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. It's going to be just inches shy of that two-point conversion. On now is McManus to kick this away. This will end up as a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Shotgun now for Levis. Rolling left. The ball is down. Levis fumbled it. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. He is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down from the 42. Now run by Cook. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. This is Cook on the handoff. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
It's a gain of a yard.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Driving forward with Scatterbury. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Giants first down. A gain of 1 yard.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. The Giants have the ball, and they have work to do to save their playoff run. First and 10 from the 32. Trying it left side with Cook. This time they've got it. We can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. You know, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
This one misses the tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Throwing his Levis on third down. Drops it off to Cook. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set. On 2nd down, Jacobs shoves him off. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And the Packers, first down.
Bombers.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Captain.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix connects on the crosser. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Going all the way to the end zone here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score. That is so good.
This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Another Packers first down.
They'll go from the gun with Lloyd. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd.
Looking to throw. Headed out right. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal. An important attempt coming up here for Brandon McManus. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. Kicked well, and this is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Scatterboo now from the gun. And gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Brings up second and 7.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Giants trail by just 1. Second down now, they need 7. From the gun, Levis. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
That one gains 7. And it's good for a New York first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
To throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, Siskanabu. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Looking to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on fourth down. Desperation time here. No.
I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, break.
His legs a little bit here. So this is a Packers win. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do.